안녕하세요 여러분. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. In this video, you're going to get the opportunity to test your English listening skills. As the video progresses, the level of English will become increasingly difficult. I recommend first watching this video without subtitles. See how much you can understand. After that, watch the video again with subtitles by clicking the CC button on YouTube. It's important to note, however, that this video is based off of an English speaking test. So even if you can understand everything being said in this video, it's still good to practice answering the questions and speaking along with the video. Also, if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you join my channel membership. Alright then, let me know in the comments down below how far you can get in the video without subtitles. Let's begin. Hey Matt, how are you?
Hey Bob, I'm good, but I'm lonely these days.
Ah, so you're still single?
Yeah, I am.
Really? But you're so handsome and cool.
Thanks, but it's so difficult to meet women.
What kind of women do you like?
I want a girl who has a nice smile, who loves to exercise, and loves ice cream.
I understand. Do you know Tinder? It's a popular dating app. You should make a Tinder profile.
How do I make a Tinder profile?
I'll help you. Give me your phone.
Okay.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Matt.
How tall are you?
I'm 250 centimeters.
What's your job?
I'm a teacher.
Now, introduce yourself.
I'm a simple and kind man that likes movies, traveling, and ice cream. I'm looking for my princess.
Great. Now, let's take a picture. Ready? Done. Here you go. Now, let's wait 1 hour. Hey, let's check your Tinder profile now.
Oh, there are 2 matches.
Wow, that's great.
Sarah, 200 centimeters tall. Job, police officer. Hobbies, killing bad people. I'm looking for my prince. I really like short guys.
You're not short.
Right. Let's look at the next one. Samantha, job, chef. Hobbies, eating food, especially brains. I want to find someone who likes to eat. I sometimes like eating people. She seems nice, but it might be hard to kiss her. She's not my style.
Ah, my cousin is single. Here, let me show you her picture.
She looks a lot like you.
She's kind. She likes ice cream and traveling. You should meet her.
Well, she is beautiful, but do you think she will like me?
Of course. Here, let me give you her number.
Thanks. You're a great friend.
No problem. All right, so the party starts in 30 minutes.
Awesome. I'm so hungry. Did you eat?
Oh, I already ate, but I can make you a sandwich if you want.
Thanks a lot, bro. I'll buy you dinner tomorrow.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Here you go.
Thanks.
Oh, do you want something to drink? I have water or fruit juice.
Sure, water's fine.
So, what did you do last weekend?
I was in the hospital. I accidentally ate some peanut butter. I'm really allergic to peanut butter. Remember?
Well, I only put a little bit of peanut butter in the sandwich, but I should still tell him. Hey, actually...
Oh man, thanks for that sandwich. It was fantastic. What were you saying?
Nothing. I'm glad you liked it. Have some water.
What? What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Okay.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just hurt my neck at the gym yesterday.
Ah,
What time do we have to leave for the party? We should leave soon, right?
let's just chill here for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I can't breathe.
Oh my god, I put peanut butter in the sandwich. I'm sorry. I should have known. Should we go to the hospital?
Just my medicine.
Where's your medicine?
It's in my bag.
Where's your bag?
Next to the bathroom.
Ah! I got it. I got it. How many should I give you?
Read the label.
Okay. Oh my god. Here. Okay. Oh no, he's dead. I'm so stupid. Why did I give him peanut butter? You're not dead. He's not dead. Oh. If you follow my 12-step program.
Hello, everyone. Do you want to know your future? Well, I can help you. I can tell you what job you're going to have, if you'll have kids, and if you're going to go bald.
Where is it?
Now you're thinking, where's my office? But the best part is, I can read your fortune over the phone. That's right. You can relax comfortably in your own home while I tell you your future over the phone. Call now for a limited time discount. Call now, David.
How does he know my name? He must be a real fortune teller. I should call him now.
Hello, David.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you, David. What job you'll have, how many kids you'll have, and when you'll go bald. If you're ready to hear more, please tell me your credit card number.
Okay, it's 42224. Okay, I'm ready. When will I get married?
You're going to get married in 3 years to a girl named Sarah.
Sarah. How many kids will we have?
You will have 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. And here's the best news of all.
What is it? Tell me.
You will not be bald in 3 years.
Yes. Wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much for telling me my future.
And you'll get a promotion at your current job.
Huh? I don't have a job right now.
Of course you don't have a job. I knew that. It's the job you're going to get next week.
But I'm supposed to go on vacation next week.
Really? Well, we're hiring here actually.
Wait a minute. Can you really tell me my future?
What kind of question is that? Of course I can, David. I know your name, don't I?
True. Okay. Let me ask you some questions then. Is that okay?
Sure, but I might not be able to answer them because...
What will I eat for dinner today?
Pizza.
I'm allergic to pizza.
Steak.
I'm a vegan.
Salad.
Okay, I see. And where will I go on vacation next week?
Paris, France.
No,
Hawaii.
I live in Hawaii. I'm going to New York. Oh, that means everything you told me was a lie. I'm not going to get married in 3 years to a girl named Sarah. And worst of all, I might go bald. So I have one question for you. How do you know my name?
Sorry, no refunds. Have a nice day.
So, Michael. Yes? Do we have an agreement? Yes, sir. Repeat it to me, please. You've given me $20,000 to start my business. After 3 months, I have to pay you $5,000 every month for 1 year. And if you don't pay me back? You're going to burn my house down, blow up my car, find me, lock me in a box, and throw me in the ocean. Perfect. That's correct. Now, please tell me a little bit more about your business. Sure, it's end of the world insurance. If the world ends, we pay you and your family a large sum of money. Until that time, however, you have to pay us monthly insurance payments. Good luck with that. Here's your money. Thank you. Oh, and Michael. Yes? Don't disappoint me. I won't, sir. Hey, John.
Yo, what's up, man? How's your business going?
Business is terrible. I opened during peak inflation and people just aren't spending any money on end of the world insurance. I'm not making enough money and now the mafia is here to get back the money they loaned me.
What? You borrowed money from the mafia? Do you have the money?
No.
And what % interest are they asking for?
Well, I borrowed $20,000 and they want me to pay back $60,000 over the course of a year.
Oh man. What have you done, Michael? Okay. Are they at your house?
Open up. Yes, they're knocking at the front door right now.
I'm coming to your house now. I'm going to stand out front and make noise while you come out the back, okay?
I can't jump out of my house. There are bars on the windows. Why did my landlord have to put these on?
Okay, just wait. I'll try something. Hello, sir. Have you found Jesus yet?
Go away, I'm busy.
We would love you to join us.
I said, I'm busy.
Okay, I understand. Bye.
Call him. Tell him that I left and that you're the only one here. But do it.
Hey, Michael.
What happened to the mafia guy?
He left and I'm the only one here. Open the door.
Really? Great. Hello, Michael. No, man, you're wrong. Here's my first reason as to why it's not worth sending your kid to university or going to university.
Okay.
First, you can learn almost anything on YouTube or online or from someone or at an academy. It's so expensive going to university, you can just teach yourself. Think about being a YouTuber, a video editor, a programmer. Why go to university when you have all of this stuff, all of these resources practically free at your fingertips?
Well, first I just want to say that it can be very expensive depending on what you want to do with your life. It's a big decision, but a lot of people don't have the luxury of being able to learn in every environment given to them. Most people, such as myself, really need a full immersive environment where they can surround themselves with like-minded individuals and physical contact with the things they're learning.
Okay, that's a fair point. It's a fair point. Everybody learns differently. Some people learn well in the classroom environment. Here's my second point.
All right.
The student loans that you have to take in order to attend university, especially in the United States, are insane. The amount of debt that these young kids are going into, 4 years of college, after that you have to start paying back like $50, $60, $70,000 worth of debt. How can you put that much debt onto a kid who is just graduated and is entering the workforce? It's so depressing, it's so much pressure. This is clearly a broken system.
Well, I do have to agree it's a little broken and it's very expensive, but I feel that people over time have adapted to ways around that, such as going to community college first, a very affordable rate to get the gen ed out of the way, the generic education credits. And second, scholarships are available for almost everybody, depending where you live and how much time you put into volunteering, or if you have great ideas just waiting to come out, you can get money for those things.
That's a really good point. Community college is great, but a kid going to college, and I'm going to call them a kid because an 18-year-old is a kid, not an adult in my mind. At that age, how on earth are you supposed to choose a major that you're going to do for the rest of your life? If you're that age, you know what you should be doing is trying a bunch of different things, like going to a buffet and tasting a bunch of different things. I like that. I don't like that. I kind of like that. That's what an 18-year-old should be doing. Instead of being forced to choose one major to study, how do they know what they want to be doing in 10 years?
Everybody goes through that, and some people take longer than others to find out what they want to do.
Exactly.
But whether it's in a university landscape or online, they're still going to come across those same struggles. In university, you can stay on the same campus usually. I switched twice. And it was very convenient. I had to leave, didn't have to change dormitories, didn't cost me anything except for maybe a couple extra classes to make up.
Yeah. My last point is that when you're young, when you're 18, 19, 20, I think one of the best things you can be doing is traveling, trying new jobs, meeting people, going to different places. But I feel like a university environment is a very synthetic, unnatural environment that isn't really training young kids to do very much at all. It's nothing like the real world. It's very insulated, and I don't really think it's a great use of their time. I will admit that it's very stimulating and good for their social development, I can admit that. But there's many other ways you can do that besides going to university.
Well, I do agree wholeheartedly that traveling is amazing, and I feel like everybody has to do it. It changes the way you perceive the world, but that can be expensive in itself as well. However, I also know there are universities that offer exchange programs and even certain degrees if they want you to have a bonus credit off abroad. You go to Puerto Rico or Italy, do film and documentaries, Italy for culinary school, going to Sweden to learn about their education system. There's opportunities.
I almost killed that mosquito. I got him.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, you made a lot of great points. I guess we should just agree to disagree.
I guess so.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right. Hello. Hello, Agent 4. We need you to infiltrate the lair of Damascus, the kingpin of the underground crime syndicate. Everyone wears a disguise in the gang, and you'll need to acquire one as well. You have to blend in. Act like one of his minions. Don't say or ask anything suspicious. Your goal is to go in, take pictures of the lair, and make it out safely. Don't worry about Damascus today. Try to do it quietly this time, please. This is a high-risk, high-reward mission, and you will be rewarded handsomely. Are you ready to take this on? Let's do this. What's the password? Pizza delivery. I didn't order any pizza. Oh, is that right? I must have come to the wrong house. One sec. I came to the wrong neighborhood. Sorry for troubling you. Please accept this pizza free of charge. We have to make a fresh one for the guy who ordered this anyway. Well, what kind of pizza is it? Pepperoni. Just pepperoni? Pepperoni and sausage. It's a meat lover's pizza. Oh, I love meat lover's pizza. How many calories does it have? I'm watching my weight these days. Look, sir, do you want the free pizza or not? Yeah, sure, I'll take the pizza. Here you go.
Who was that?
Oh, it was just a pizza delivery guy. He came to the wrong house.
Oh, really? You sound different than before.
Do you want some pizza? As you know, I'm watching my weight these days.
Yeah, right. Speaking of which, you're looking really thin these days. And taller. Your diet must really be working.
Thanks, yeah, it's going well these days. So, are the other guys here? What about Damascus?
What are you talking about? It's only me and you today, remember?
Oh, I thought that they were coming later, after work. I figured we could all go to the bar together afterwards and get a drink together, you know?
Drink? I've never seen you drink. You're practically allergic to alcohol.
Oh, yeah, alcohol is part of the new diet. It helps stimulate the metabolism.
Oh, really? Sounds good to me. Anyway, it's your turn.
Turn?
Are you feeling okay? We're playing cards before you answered the door.
Oh, duh. It's my turn. I'm gonna beat you.
I just taught you the game. It's literally your first game. What are you doing?
I'm just having a great time here with my bro, eating some pizza, playing some games. I want to remember this moment. Hey, you mind moving this way just a bit for a different angle? One sec.
Something's off about you today. First the drinking, now the pictures. You know the boss doesn't allow us to take pictures. If he finds out about this, he's gonna kill both of us. Give me your phone. Give me the phone.
Oh, hey, Damascus, you're coming right now? You're gonna give us a promotion? Thank you so much. You wanna take some selfies when you get here? Great, sounds good. See you later.
They're coming here now?
Yeah, in fact, they said they're out front right now. Let me go get them. Just wait here.
Nah. Let's go together.
Really? You don't have to come with me. Just wait.
I insist.
Okay.
What's this?
Oh, these homeless people are just falling asleep everywhere these days, am I right?
Wait, this guy's a member, which means you're an imposter?
Oh, hey, Damascus! I told you not to come with me. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Did you enjoy this video? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. 오늘 비가 온다고 해서 나가기 전에 창문 다 닫았어. 오, 센스. Sense. Sense what? This is Konglish. Native speakers won't know what you're talking about. Here's what you can say instead. I heard it was going to rain today, so I closed all the windows in our apartment before we left. Good call. Nice going. Nice job. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. So when first starting to learn English, it's very common to learn phrases and questions like, how are you? What are you doing this weekend? What are your plans for the summer? Where do you want to travel to? The reason these questions are important are because we use them very often when speaking English. So in this video, we asked many basic and common questions to Americans living in America to see how they would respond. This video will be very helpful to people who want to sound more natural and less like English learners when they visit the US or other English-speaking countries. I promise you, Americans don't say things like, I'm fine, thank you, and you? Or I have an appointment this weekend with my friends. Also, if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you join my channel membership. Without further ado, let's begin.
Going pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Some sick music going on.
Yeah.
Good.
We're great.
Yeah. So good.
Awesome. super good.
Super good. Great night. We just walked here and went kind of to the concert, and now we got my bike and we're walking back.
How are you guys feeling tonight?
A little steamy.
It's pretty good. It's nice weather.
It is nice weather.
Cooled down quite a lot.
That is true. That is so true.
So what are your guys' plans for the rest of the night?
Probably just go home and watch some Netflix.
Yeah, we got some TV
shows
to
to watch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just, the night's young. We got
Exactly.
plenty of shows to watch.
So what do you watch?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
At the moment.
And we watch a show called Big Brother. It's on CBS. It's like a game show.
I'm gonna make a Walmart trip. Gotta go get some groceries.
I've got some laundry to do.
So
I've got
fun.
to go figure out my washer in my apartment. Hopefully it works out. We'll see what happens.
We're planning out the rest of our week tonight.
There you go.
We
Yeah.
just planned a date night for Sunday,
Yeah.
and we're going to Tony Grove, which is by Bear Lake,
Yeah.
and
In the
we are really
canyon.
excited for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna do a picnic.
I'm going to my friend's house and just hanging out, partying it up.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm leaving him. That's what's happening.
I'm probably gonna go to sleep.
So what did you guys do last weekend?
Last weekend, I went to a pool party for a friend who was moving to BYU, different college.
I was just moving in, so I didn't really do too much. I just packed everything in, explored the campus a little bit because I'm a freshman. So
He doesn't look like a freshman with this beard.
We moved here.
Yeah, moved in.
Yeah, we moved in.
I got back to Logan last Wednesday from Mexico.
On a surf trip.
So last weekend we floated the river.
Yeah, we floated the river and we just hung out with friends mostly, and that's it. Yeah.
I think I just moved in, and then kind of just like got to meet my roommates and stuff. And then like where I'm living, there's like a little like area kind of right outside my apartment. There's just like tons of people. You can go play like volleyball, basketball. I just talked to people, just hung out.
Yeah, just the same thing. Just moved in and got to know people because I'm a freshman, so I don't really know
Yeah, we both
anyone.
are.
Random question. What are you afraid of?
Disappointing you.
Aww. It is wholesome.
The open ocean.
The open ocean. I so agree with you.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. I love to learn about the ocean and stuff. I wanted to be a marine biologist for the longest time, mostly because it scares me so much. So if I learn about it more, it will help me to not be as scared, but it's still very scary.
Here is a funny fear. I get really claustrophobic, and I think a big fear of mine would be like if somebody made me like sit in a box or like lay down in some sort of like casket or coffin or something, and then they sat on it and I couldn't get out. Yeah, I think I think I would just die, not even from like not being able to breathe, but just because I'm so
You're
scared.
So scared.
Yeah.
I think my biggest fear is something happening to Kimball. That's my biggest fear.
Aww.
Yeah.
Like something good happening.
Something like not good happening to him.
Well, I can give you a weird one and a regular one.
Okay.
My regular one is embarrassment. I am deadly afraid of being embarrassed.
Really?
So me doing this is a surprise. So I am.
And it's on camera.
And it's on camera. So.
Serious.
And then my weird one is I have a fear. It's like kind of a fear, kind of not a fear, of the sound of the crunching of an apple. Like I hear it and I get goosebumps down the back of my spine and I shiver and I'm like, oh. So I avoid apples, like whole apples, like no other.
I didn't even know this.
It's weird. It's strange.
It's been years.
Whoa.
One of my biggest fears is just the future and like the unknown. I'm really, up here trying to get an education and, work out life and get a career, but you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And so that's my biggest thing. I guess just general anxiety of the future.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
My top fear, that's just like a random fear, is I'm afraid of thunder.
No way!
No, not many people are, but
So scared of it.
yeah, I'm like afraid of it. Like it just like stresses me out when I hear thunder. I think it's just powerful. Like it's just so powerful that it's like
You can like feel that vibration in
it's
your
like
chest.
it can't do anything to you, but it's just like this. It's almost like it's like its own person, and it's like I own you, and I'm like
No.
if it was a person, I'd be terrified.
It personifies thunder.
I do.
So-
I personify thunder.
Oh, I have a lot of fears. I am very afraid of sharks. I love the ocean. Okay, I like the beach, but I don't like the ocean. I'm really scared of sharks. And I'm scared of getting kidnapped. That terrifies me. I have like 7 fears. I have a lot. But that's probably 2 of them.
Okay.
Mine is either like heights, if I'm not like strapped into anything, or just like not knowing what's coming next, I guess. Just the unknown. Like, I don't know. It freaks me out sometimes. But like the future freaks me out.
So,
Yep.
last question. Where do you guys want to travel to?
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's like our thing. Is we both love traveling. And
Really?
I'm in the aviation program, so
Oh.
I'm hoping to be a pilot, and then we can just go everywhere.
Just go everywhere.
So that's the goal.
Where have you guys been so far?
Nowhere.
Well, we've both been to Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I've been to Maui because my grandparents have like an apartment there and a timeshare.
Oh.
And so we'll go there all the time and visit. And then Mexico on like a cruise.
I am going to South Africa, like my first out-of-country trip ever this January. So,
Really?
yeah.
Where are you going there for?
My mom was born and raised there, so I'm gonna go see my grandpa.
No way.
Yeah.
Is this your first time meeting your grandpa?
I've seen him one other time. He came and visited us here. So, yeah.
I want to go to Italy.
Italy would be good.
Yeah, I would love to
My
go
first
there.
pick would be Japan.
Japan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We've talked about
I'm
that.
obsessed with Japanese culture. I love it. Yeah, I really like the auto industry of Japan. I love anything Japanese can make. When it comes to cars, I'm all for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Peru.
Yeah, I would say Peru too. Well, actually, I really want to go to,
Can I answer for you?
yeah,
Nashville, Italy.
Nashville. I love Nashville. I really want to go to Scotland.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
So why Peru?
Going to Machu Picchu has always been on my bucket list.
Really?
And we actually have plans to go to Peru starting January.
No way.
So,
Really?
yeah.
So we're gonna make that dream come true, at least for me. I don't know if it was a previous dream for you, but
It is now. Ready or not? Yeah.
currently your dream.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really nowhere that I would not want to visit because I love to travel. I want to be a world traveler one day. That's my main goal.
Yeah,
I
me
mean, I
too.
don't want to go to like Antarctica because I actually don't like
would
the
be
cold.
sick.
I don't like the
a
cold.
bit, but
But yeah.
Okay, that's all my questions. So any final words? Any thoughts just bursting from your mind?
Eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken.
Learning a second language is frustrating and stressful, but you're doing great. Even though I don't know you guys, you're doing great.
You guys are awesome. I don't know you, but you're awesome. We love you.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Did you enjoy this video? Was it helpful? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Be careful when saying these words in English. I really love beautiful bitches. You know, bitches. Swimming in the ocean, surfing, making sandcastles, playing volleyball. Oh, you like beautiful beaches. When I was an English teacher, I heard my students say this all the time. For many Koreans, when they begin learning English, they confuse the I and E sound. Most of the time, native speakers kind of know what you're saying. May I have one of each, please? May I have one of each, please? But particularly when you're saying the word beach, you have to make sure to pronounce it correctly. I really love beautiful beaches. Of course, another classic example of embarrassing pronunciation mistakes is the word Coke.
Please give me Coke.
설명 끝까지 보려면 제 채널에 놀러 오세요. How do Americans ask someone out?
The good pickup line. Do you know what this shirt is made out of? Girlfriend material. Do you have an extra heart? Because mine was stolen.
안녕하세요, 여러분. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. So if you like someone, how do you tell them? As many people know, Korean dating culture is quite different from dating culture in the US. In Korean, the word for telling someone that you like them is 고백. But in the United States, if you like someone, you ask them out on a date. But most people just shorten this to ask them out. So in this video, one of the hosts for the channel, Anna, asked several Americans living in the United States how they ask people out. This was a very funny and interesting video. Also, if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you join my channel membership. Without further ado, let's begin.
Hey Sean, hey everybody. Today we're gonna go talk to Americans to see how they ask people out on dates. Let's go. How do Americans ask someone out?
Would you like to go on a date with me?
Want to go get coffee sometime?
Do you want to go get food sometime? The good pickup line. Do you know what this shirt is made out of? Girlfriend material. Do you have an extra heart? Because mine was stolen.
Well, most of the time it's, fairly simple. You walk up, you ask them, hey, do you want to go, go to a movie, go mini golfing? I like to throw axes, so sometimes I have people, I ask, hey, do you want to go axe throwing? Because there's a place around here that does it. I mean, it's fairly simple, fairly relaxed, doesn't need to be too complicated.
Right now, like in this day and age, it's very much just like texting and things like that. Like asking people out is kind of going out of style, and just like texting people like, hey, are you free like on Friday or something?
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Usually I get to know the person a little bit first, and then I just ask them out. Or if I'm feeling it, maybe I'll just ask them out right off the bat. Just like, hey, you're real cute. And then I get their number.
I personally have a tendency to just be direct and upfront. I ask if people want to do something.
Do you think America could differ from a lot of other countries in this regard?
As with most things, from culture to culture, I imagine yes.
Probably.
Yes.
I feel like Americans are very passive with dating. They're more into texting people than like actually asking people on a date.
Just based on what's culturally appropriate, it just differs so much from like one country to another.
I did spend some time in India, and it was very different over there because arranged marriages are still very much a thing. Which doesn't really matter if you like them or not, you're gonna be with them.
I think so. In the way that I've described it, generally you're kind of, gotta be more polite. But the Americans are kind of more brash about things, way more open about it. We're a lot more open about the people we like. We're not too conservative. If we like something, we generally go say, hey, let's go on a date, But it really depends on the person, but I think just in general, Americans are probably a bit more brash, open about it.
When you really like someone romantically, what do you do to let them know or to try to get a date with them?
So a lot of times people would say, I like you and I would like to get to know you more. Would you go on a date with me?
Or you like start hanging out with them more and like trying to like compliment them more, like hint at it?
I try to be closer to them, like physically, and like talk to them more, she said. And then like offer to take them somewhere and buy something for them.
Flirt. Well, I just talk to them whenever I can, text them. I don't know, I guess I'm just usually more social.
I joke around with them a lot, and that's kind of how I feel most comfortable, is like joking around about stuff and then just being like, oh yeah, haha. Do you want to go on a date sometime maybe? Do you want to like fall over something?
Tease, joke, say nice things about them, or say bad things about them to get their attention, and then...
And so I generally try to be, little flirty with them, generally get to know them, maybe a day or two beforehand, get to know what kind of person they are, get to friends with them a little bit, and then just say, hey, you want to go to a movie, go get some dinner, we can talk a little more about, whatever we've been talking about. It's fairly simple.
I just let them know I'm interested. Do some texting back and forth.
Again, usually I'm pretty upfront about it. I express my intention.
What are some signs that someone is interested in you?
I got no clue.
They're like being flirting with you, like touching you, like that. Whatever name.
I have no clue.
They will pick you out in a crowd. Basically, you can be in a large group of people, maybe with a large group of friends, and they'll come up to you specifically, try and talk with you. Other times they're a bit more relaxed, open with you. You notice they laugh a bit more than with other people, maybe. For me specifically, if you realize they're maybe a little toucher with you, grabbing your arm, stuff like that. A lot more, up and personal with you than you would be with somebody maybe you're not too close with.
I feel like most guys resort to flattery. I mean, it's sweet and all, but sometimes it's a little over the top, and it's like, oh, I feel like you want something. I don't know how genuine this is. A lot of times they'll ask to spend more time with you out of like what's normal, or sometimes they just ask you out.
So there's body language, like there's the facials. Like if they're smiling more around you than they do around other people, especially other people of the opposite sex, they may be mirroring your body language. That means you're vibing with them. Pupil dilation, if you can get that close, if you can notice that. There's proximity as well. Like they'll be closer rather than further, maybe, unless they're nervous around you. So there could be multiple factors playing into that.
I think kind of the similar stuff is they want to talk to you. They purposely put themselves in situations where they can talk to you. Sometimes I'm oblivious. Sometimes I'm like, oh, wait, was I flirting? Dang it. Dang it.
Yeah, I just think they're definitely more energetic. Usually they pay attention more towards you, or more to you. Like if you're in a group setting and someone like says a joke, they'll look at you right afterward, or their body be positioned more towards you. I mean, they're willing to. They help keep a conversation with you. They don't just give short little answers and then leave it up to you to carry the whole conversation. So those are some pretty big ones.
They look at you a lot. I don't know. They glance at you out of the corner of their eyes. Or, I mean, they ask you on a date, hopefully. If they like you, yeah, I hope they would just let you know.
What do you say when someone asks you out and you're interested?
This has never happened before.
I say I'd love to. Just give me the time and I'll be there.
I would love that.
Same response. Yes.
I say yes. That would be a lot of fun. When do you want to go?
Yes. Yeah. Yes is a pretty common one.
I say, yeah, that sounds like fun. I try to reciprocate and express that interest back.
How do you reject someone you're not interested in?
Well, it depends on how they ask you. If they're like being mean, then I mean, just say no and walk away. If they're trying to be nice, but you can't do it, be like, okay, maybe do it another day, which isn't a complete rejection, actually.
I would say, hey, thank you for the kind offer. I think you're a wonderful person, but I would just prefer to stay friends at this time.
I just don't feel like I'm ready for a relationship presently, but I appreciate the offer. You are great.
Maybe another time, and then never plan another time.
Well, usually I go on at least one date with the person first, give them a shot at least. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Probably do the inverse of what I said earlier. So just
I say thank you so much for the offer, but I'm not really interested. I would definitely love to be friends though, if I do want to be friends. If I don't want to be friends, I'm just like, thanks for the offer, but no thanks.
You say I'm not interested, but thanks for asking me out.
Actually, this happened recently. There was someone who asked me out, but that wasn't really something I wanted to do for various reasons. And I was just honest with them. I told them, I'm more interested in being friends, if that's okay with you. And yeah, she was okay with it. So it worked out great.
That's all I got. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Did you enjoy this video? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
한국어는 외국인들에게 어떻게 들릴까요?
How does the Korean language sound to you?
Not aggressive, a bit musical, I would say. 그렇구나. 진짜.
It sounds so nice, like, I don't know, curvy.
감사합니다. 안녕하세요. It sounds so cute. Aish. Everywhere I go, aish.
Aish.
Even when Korean people like swear or something, I don't feel like it's aggressive.
Aish.
It sounds really like musical, yeah, musical.
Oh, I go. 잠시만요.
Korean is more like
smooth.
Ice, Americano. It's like kind of separated.
Depending on who speaks and where you are in the country, it sounds different.
Wow, America. Just like in the movies. So many places I want to go. I just gotta find a subway. Excuse me, do you know where the subway is?
Sure, just walk that way for 2 minutes and you'll see it.
Thanks.
No problem. So, where are you from?
I'm from...
Let me guess. China.
No, actually...
Ah, of course. Japan. I've been to Tokyo and Okinawa. Great country. Wait a minute. Konnichiwa. Did I say that right?
I'm Korean.
Korea! North or south?
South.
South Korea. Isn't it dangerous there? Isn't South Korea at war right now?
Actually, South Korea is really safe.
Really? So, Seoul or Busan?
Actually, I'm from Incheon.
Squid Game, right?
Yeah?
Everyone loves that here. Oh, and Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style is a bit old, but yeah, those things are famous in Korea.
So, Do you know BTS?
Yes, of course I know them.
Oh, really? I can't believe you're friends with BTS.
I mean, I know their music, but I've never met them.
I see. Anyway, welcome to the US. There's some ignorant people here, but just ignore them. Most Americans are really kind and will help you if you need anything. By the way, I'm Sean. What's your name?
Yujong.
Yujong?
Yujong.
Yujong?
Just call me Emily.
Emily! Great name.
Thanks. Oh, there's Sean. Watch out! Oh my god, are you okay?
Oh. Oh, my legs.
Oh my god, you have to go to the hospital.
Oh, I'll be fine. It's just a little scratch. Here in the US, unless you're literally dying, you never go to the hospital. Way too expensive, especially if you go to the emergency room.
But you don't look good. You have to go to the hospital.
It's just my legs. I'll walk it off. I can't feel my legs. See? I told you I'll be fine.
You're bleeding. You have to go to the hospital.
It's just a little bit of blood. Plus, I don't have health insurance. You can't go to the hospital without health insurance.
I'll pay for you.
Really?
Yes.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Hey guys, before we watch the final scene, I just want to say if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you join my channel membership. I provide English scripts for every video for you to follow along that will help you as you're studying English with my videos. Click the link in the description of this video if you're interested. Now, let's watch the rest of the video.
Doctor, will he be okay?
Yes, but it's good you came when you did. If you waited any longer, he might not have made it. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about him? You're not busy, right?
Yes.
Wait, so you're busy?
No, I'm not busy.
Okay, so you're not busy.
Yes. Just ask the questions, please, doctor.
What's your relationship with him?
We're just friends.
Do you know how much he weighs? Maybe around 160, 170 pounds?
I only know kilograms.
Let's skip that question. Do you know how tall he is? Maybe around 6 feet?
Feet? How about centimeters?
You know, we better skip that question too. Do you know what kind of health insurance he has?
He said he doesn't have any.
No health insurance? Holy mother of pearl.
I can pay for it. How much could it be?
They will tell you at the counter over there. You are a very, very good friend. And you guys aren't a couple?
Yes.
Wait, so you are or aren't?
We're not dating.
Sorry. Got it. Just wait here and we'll let you know when he's out. Here you go. I just want to say thank you so much for helping me. I will never forget your kindness.
Why is everyone making such a big deal about this?
Thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. Did you enjoy it? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, thank you so much to my girlfriend Emily for helping me out with this video. She also does YouTube.
션이랑 가끔 브이로그 찍기도 하고 제 얼굴이 좀 덜 찐빵처럼 나오니까
Alright guys, see you in the next video. Bye.
Welcome everybody to American Inventors. Let's bring out the first contestant.
Have you ever taken your child outside in a carriage and wanted to ride a scooter? I know I have. Turn the chore of taking your baby outside into a hobby by using the scooter carriage.
How long has your company been in business and how much money have you made from sales so far?
Well, we started about 10 years ago, and in that 10 years we've had about $100 worth of sales.
I'm sorry, did you just say $100 in sales? Who are the people who bought $100 worth of your product over the course of 10 years?
Actually, it was my parents who generated those sales.
What is the price point for one of these scooter carriages?
$50, sir. I'm confident with your marketing expertise that we can make $1 million worth of profit in about 2 months.
How many accidents have there been with this baby carriage scooter?
2, sir.
Get out.
Glamour. If you say this in Korean, it just means a woman with a nice body. 벤은 glamour 좋아하는 것 같아. 맞아. Ben likes glamour. Oh, really? Do you mean he likes Hollywood or Broadway? I guess everyone likes a little bit of glamour. So if you want to say the Konglish word glamour in English, you can just say curvy or busty. Ben seems to really like curvy women. Ben seems to really like busty women. Yeah, right. He's always trying to ask models out.
So as you all know, the Earth is about to explode thanks to a mistake we made when trying to resurrect Batman's parents.
Yeah, whatever. I told you to read those instructions more carefully, Batman. He never listens to me.
But the US government has supplied us with a spaceship for all of us to head to Mars and rebuild a new society. And that's where you guys come in. They told us that they're going to choose among some promising superheroes from the Superhero Training Academy. The bad news is there are only 3 seats. So, we're gonna have a little audition right now. Questions? Yes.
Are you really Superman? You don't look like him.
Trust me, I am.
Really?
I told you I'm Superman.
Yeah, that's Superman. Why do you need the spaceship if you're Superman?
Are you kidding me? I don't need a spaceship. I'll fly, of course.
Then can't you just carry some of us with you to Mars? I mean, I'm sure there's extra spacesuits, right? That's actually a really good question.
I will fly so fast that the sheer heat of it will make your head explode like a balloon. Trust me, you're gonna need that spaceship.
What about Batman? Doesn't he have a spaceship? I only fly solo. But as for me, even though I can't fly, I have superhuman strength, spider sense, and an above average IQ. No one asked Spider-Man.
All right, let the auditions begin. We have 30 minutes. Now, step forward, introduce yourself, and show us your powers.
You see these 2 pieces of bread, right?
Yeah.
With my hands, I can heat them up so hot that they turn into toast. Ready?
So, you control heat with your hands?
No, not exactly. It only works on bread. Multigrain bread, that is. And sometimes I burn the toast. With practice, I'm confident that I can make perfect toast every time.
A human toaster! That's wonderful! We'll think about it. Next.
I am immune to everything in the universe.
Everything? Now that's a useful superpower.
Yes, except for 2 things. Besides these 2 things, I can't die.
Okay, so what are those things?
The first thing is bullets.
But there's literally guns everywhere! And so many kinds of bullets! Alright, what's the other thing?
Fire.
Fire? That's even more common than bullets. There's explosions everywhere, there's bad guys that create fire. I mean, you're just dead. Useless.
But
next!
I can control my anger really well.
Oh, really? So what happens when you get angry? Is it kind of like that Hulk guy?
If I get angry, sometimes I'll shout or be rude to people.
So, you're not strong, you're not fast, and when you get angry, you're just rude and you shout at people. So you're basically a normal guy?
Yeah, but I'm not perfect yet. sometimes I can't control my anger and I lose my temper anyway.
Still, the ability to control one's anger is pretty useful. For example, I feel I could use some of that right now. Put him under maybe.
Got it. Maybe? Damn it!
Next! So what's your superpower?
I could tell you, but why don't I just show you?
I'm getting tired of this. Alright, show me.
You see this gold?
Yeah.
Voila! I can turn gold into silver with the snap of my fingers. That's actually really cool.
But how is that useful? Next!
But we could use it on the enemies to make them poorer so they can't fund their evil missions. I'm sure we could think of some uses for it. Please, just let me on the spaceship.
I said, next!
Do you see my eyes?
Yes.
Okay, when I blink, I want you to put your fingers up like this. Just pick a random number. Ready? Go.
What?
No, not like that. Only when I blink. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. You had 3 fingers up, just like this.
Please tell me what your superpower is.
I can see through my eyelids even when I blink.
This is a joke, right?
No joke at all. I can even do it when not directly looking at someone, like this.
I'm really beginning to regret doing these auditions. Next!
But
we don't have time!
I am immune to everything.
Wait, isn't that what the other guy said? What's the catch?
As long as it doesn't kill me, I am immune to it.
So how is that useful? Does it make you resistant to poisons or something useful?
Well, yes.
Okay.
As long as it doesn't kill me.
I'm beginning to think we should just leave those 3 seats empty. Next!
How old do you think I am?
I don't know, 30, 32.
I'm 13.
Okay, so what's your superpower? Shape-shifting or something?
I have the ability to accelerate my aging whenever I want. Here, let me show you.
Can you at least reverse it?
I'm still working on that, but I might be able to in the future.
Please tell me how it's useful before I kill you.
Excellent question. Just please let me get on the spaceship.
Next.
Take a look at these 2 fish, please.
Just tell me what your superpower is instead of showing me.
But that would ruin the fun. At the snap of my fingers, I can make these 2 fish fall in love.
So you have the ability to control animals.
Not quite.
If you don't tell me your damn power...
I can make fish fall in love with a 100% success rate. I'm the fish matchmaker.
All right, everyone, I have an announcement to make. I've decided we're gonna leave those 3 seats empty. We might need the leg room. Thank you so much for all of your time. I enjoyed all of your great auditions. Enjoy your last day on Earth.
Hey, what about me? Come on, Superman, just give him a chance.
All right, go ahead.
I know the perfect song to play in any given moment. I give great back massages, and I'm a great listener.
Okay, well that's a good start. All those things would definitely be useful on a new colony on Mars. So what's your superpower?
Superpower? What do you mean? I thought this was the line to get into the end of the world party.
No, superpower? Haven't you been listening at all?
No, I haven't been.
Didn't you just say that one of your skills is being a great listener?
Most of the time, I am.
Still, better than the rest of all of these people. Can't believe you guys call yourselves superheroes. Useless! You're in.
Agreed. Awesome! Where are we going?
Just follow me. I'll explain everything on the spaceship.
Spaceship party, cool. 미국 카페에서 영어로 주문하는 방법.
Can I please get a grande vanilla sweet cream cold brew? May I also get a venti vanilla chai latte with no water?
Can I get a small vanilla latte, please?
Can I get a small cold brew with oat milk?
Can I get one iced caramel macchiato?
And I want the same thing. Okay, can I please get a grilled cheese melt and a small Charlie cold foam?
I'm gonna get a matcha latte ice, and can I get that medium, please?
Now we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. How are you? How's it going? I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going alright. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how about you?
Good, good. Hey, how's it going?
Doing good, how are you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going? It's going good.
Going good.
Going great. Hey, how's it going? Good. How are you? Good. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good. How are you?
So hey, how's it going?
I'm good.
How have you been today?
I'm very good. Been working.
See you in the next video. Bye.